What's up, y'all? We're back. It's my favorite part of the night. And today, we're going to have a real doozy on our hands. Because I'm going to be trying something out. And I really need your actual honest feedback about how this goes. Because, I don't know. I'm trying something. So, I've come to understand, thanks to y'all, the complete guide to ATEEZ storyline, ATEEZ videos, kind of are important in understanding the lore of music videos before they come out, because they explain like the lore from before. So I'm going to be watching that one before we get into our two music videos today, THANXX and INCEPTION. And I think I said that in the wrong order because that's the way they come in on the EP. But the music videos were released. Inception became like a month before THANXX, from what I've seen. So I'm going to be doing Inception first and then THANXX. And then the dance practices after because I love watching those. But yeah, so we're going to be doing two music videos today. I don't know actually technically which one is the title track because the album is Fever and they have a song called Fever, but there's no music video for it. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. But yeah. We're going to be doing the ATEEZ video. Thanks again to them. The link will be in the description, though I can guarantee all of you have seen it already. But still, go show them some love. And then we'll be doing the two music videos and then the two dance practices. So, yeah, if this is too much, let me know. If you can do without the ATEEZ videos, definitely let me know. Because I don't know if anyone really watches them on here. It's just I want to. So, well, I'm going to watch them either way. Just let me know if it's too much to watch in the same video. Yeah, so this is a long intro for a video that's going to be already way too long, so I'll apologize. Let's get into it. Alright, decided to get started. Complete Guide to ATEEZ Storyline, Episode 0, Part 1.
This is human emotion. There is a disease in the heart of man. The disease.
Wait, I'm like actually scared. This is... I'm allowed... I could watch this. They said it was fine. Because that white mask guy is from Answer, so yeah, of course, it's not too fun.
In the heart of man. The disease is human emotion.
Where is this footage from? A story of interdimensional... So, was this footage released anywhere? Because if not, this is incredible editing. And it's I don't know. I mean, regardless, it's well done, but this has to be official footage from somewhere. Two sides of the same coin, man. Yeah, okay, this is stuff I haven't seen. Aurora. Chromer.
The chromer is a magical device that works
I was
based
not
on the
expecting
phases
words.
of the moon. During a full moon, the chromer can travel between dimensions, and during a crescent moon, it can deliver messages through dreams.
I failed my astronomy class in community
It
college. I
first
don't know
appeared in
what this
Hyunjun's
is.
dream. In his diary entry, he writes, "I don't want to be forgotten as if I never existed. I am sure that we live under the same sky and under the same world, but I feel like I'm a bit different from those people on TV dancing under those bright lights. Once I become a bright star that can be seen from everywhere, like those people on TV, will my family notice me? Even if it were by coincidence, I wish I could meet them at least once. If my family could get back together like before." I miss the warmth of our living room.
I remember him talking
My
about
family
this.
scattered around, and here I am with my new family I made while living alone. I've met my fellow members by doing music together in our little hideout. Just thinking about them warms my heart. I really hope we can achieve our dreams together. My family, the music I love, and our dreams. We must keep them. She, who was dancing to the beat. Everything around me froze for a moment. The only thing I could hear was the sound of music coming from her earphones. She was moving as if nothing mattered anymore. Common sense, rules in this tough world didn't have power over her moves. Right this moment, my world broke along this snowy road. Something changed in me, but I stayed still and couldn't say anything. She dropped a bracelet that had "Be Free" engraved on it. Ever since that
Important
day,
bracelet.
I went to the same place at the same time, but she never came back. I didn't know her name or her address. Just like the "Be Free" bracelet she wore, she freed herself away. Since then, music never sounded the same again. I can no longer distinguish the structure, code, or the genre of the song.
Me too.
Only the lingering feeling of that day remains. Hey brother. You look like you are in such a good mood today. The weather is so good as well. Even though I was running to see you, I didn't even feel the heat. On days like this, we would have gone to the Han River for some street performance, right? I'm getting nostalgic. Oh brother, it has been a
I think that's just my headphones, but if the pausing and skipping is happening for you, I'm very sorry.
while since I took out that broken guitar. I wanted to get rid of it because it always reminded me of a broken side of you. But since it's a guitar you cherished so much, I just left it out of sight because it seemed like you abandoned your dream. You know, brother, I have a friend like you in my team. His name is Hong Jun. He is the kind of person I would go to when things get tough. He is a person I admire, on both artistic and humane level. Thinking about it now, you both kind of look alike. I think you guys would get along together if you've ever met each other. You know, now I am laughing, thanks to Hong Jun and the guys from the team. I avoid thinking about these painful memories, and instead I am focusing on the dreams you couldn't achieve. I will make them happen. The boys and I will make it happen. When that time
Sorry, I'm gonna let me finish.
comes, you must wake up from the long hibernation. I want to show you all of it. I'll be back tomorrow.
Wake up.
Good night.
So at the end of the diary vid, I assumed that the clips of them goofing and palling around in what I now know is the hideout was like just like not really real, and it was like a representation of the camaraderie they could feel together since they're all similarly struggling. But they're like making concrete references to each other. So that means those clips, or I'm assuming that means that the clips of them in the diary film are real, but they happen after the very end of the diary film, where they like show the members like after their initial split from their reality and meeting there for the first time. I don't know, it kind of, knowing that those like hideout clips are like actually real, they tangibly happened in the universe, kind of it throws an even bigger loop into the timeline. Okay.
I was never too good with mechanics. It all started when I dismantled the
This is
speaker.
a
Every
bad
time I
font,
felt
I'm
stuffy,
sorry.
I would
Or color, I
disassemble
should say.
various appliances or instruments and then reassemble them back together. My parents had everything planned for me, doing the same routine at the exact same time. The only time I could go out of this cycle was when I disassembled and reassembled things. Thanks to this weird habit, I met the guys. That day in that shabby warehouse, a bunch of guys I'd normally run away from asked me if I knew how to work a drone. This whole encounter was a bit strange. I was actually lost and wandering around. The sound of music was what brought me to that place. From that day on, I went there every day. The best feeling was dancing to the music. Dancing was such a mind-blowing activity. Even when I saw my parents' worried faces flashing before my eyes, I just couldn't stop. For the first time ever, I felt alive. Hearts pounding like it is about to burst, and this tingling feeling coming up from my fingertips started to take over me. Was there a moment when I wanted something so bad? One by one, more children started to say my name. The path that I only walked with one other person became a path to many. Slowly, the word I became ours. However, now I must leave the ours. If I back out, everything will be back to normal. The scattered members in the stolen hideout. I'm sorry.
Okay, again. Oh, this video's gonna be so long. The last time I apologized, you guys look, he got mad at me, so I won't apologize. My bad is what I'll say. Uh, that implies that they have they control going back there, like transferring. Again, assuming these are all like people from different realities or timelines or out of different structure, like universal structures that would require them to transmute themselves from one place to another. That means they have the ability to. And he was talking about like, I must leave
The
ours.
word I became ours. However, now I must leave the ours. If I back out, everything will be back to normal. The scattered members in the stolen hideout.
If I back out.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Okay.
I was always laughing, but I always felt lonely. I just couldn't open up, or maybe I've never had the time to open up. Every time I got closer to someone, I had to move. It is happening again today, but this time it's a little different. Now I have friends to talk to about my feelings. As soon as I saw them, I knew right off the bat, they're like me. Oh, Sangwoo was a little different. He never tried to do anything the traditional way. He was always his way. My dad said we would have to move again. It was something I was used to hearing, but this time it hit differently. Can I just leave like that now that I have a place of my own? What should I say to Woo Young? Thanks to him, thanks to my friends, I was able to perfect my dance moves. Bobo, what should I do? What, you want me to do it my way?
I remember this. So, every new entry is making me think something different. Actually, no. I'll save that until I get more context. Migi's was interesting because he was the only one that had an adverse reaction to it.
My one and only relief.
Please
when
don't tell me they use black again.
I would listen to music. I wasn't afraid of death. People who never lived in poverty would never understand this feeling. People around me looked at me as if I were an alien from another planet, laughing at an immature high school student wanting to die. I guess it is uncommon for someone my age to feel that way. Only few friends' names you remember throughout elementary, middle, and high school. Most of them were in elementary school. No one talked to me, but it was mainly because I didn't answer even when they tried talking to me. But Woo Young was different. Not that I remember. He was with me all throughout elementary, middle, and high school. Woo Young would always come next to me during every break, whether I answer or not. He would go on with his stories about our classmates, his favorite songs, and some respected Americans dancers in that music team he works with outside of school. He always tops it with that signature laugh of his, which naturally made me laugh. Out of shyness, I started calling him Woo-Ong. Aw, that unique laugh of his. He was the first friend I've ever opened up to. At some point, I started eating and spending most of my time with Woo Young. It was around that time too when I followed him to the hideout for the first time. The place where I could dream. They were friends who took me as I am. We cried, laughed, and made music together. They accepted me as who I am, regardless of where I live or who my parents were. I felt exuberant for the first time in my life, but now I'm getting scared. Can I really have a dream? Will it not be taken away from me?
Well, very depressing. Very depressing. But also that means Migi and Woo Young knew each other before.
Who am I? Where am I? I want to run away. Will I fail again? When I was practicing and dancing alone, I was pretty confident. My practice video on social media had reached over 100,000 views. Many people contacted me, and even big entertainment agencies offered me to audition for them.
That was not the headphones.
But once I felt their look towards me, I just couldn't move. I closed my eyes trying to escape, and then Sungwoo's voice popped in my head. Woo Young, before you start performing on stage, remember these 3 things. Everything will be okay. Believe in yourself. You can do it.
He will be too nervous to remember 3 things. What kind of psychology book did you read?
Just switching voices.
Are you making fun of Sungwoo again? But hey, Woo Young, believing in you is the key.
And June is always good at putting everything into perspective. A smile crept in my face. I felt their presence even though they were nowhere to be seen. I felt the energy back on my feet. I had a habit of constantly chatting to overcome stage fright, and I practiced laughing to hide my shyness. It was a defense mechanism of mine to focus. I didn't
I really
care
hope
even
this is
when
my
others made
headphones.
fun of it,
I'm really
but
sorry
that
if it
only
sounds
lasts
really
for a
bad.
minute. Once I became aware of their scrutinizing eyes,
I'm gonna turn the playback speed up a little bit.
my body just froze. The first time I met Hongjun, Songhwa, and we're at the street performance, I could see that they had something I
Hey, it's a real bad video for me, guys. I'm sorry. That sounds not good. Why would I do that? I have people that are watching this.
didn't have. Expressiveness beyond dance techniques and showmanship that captivated the audience. When I danced with them, I wasn't
I just don't-
self-conscious and was able to deliver my best
I don't get the
performances.
implications
My legs are tense. The first step, the step
Of
that
the
I was
warehouse
never
being
able to
real.
do, the chain that was tying my body, was magically released. I had it all planned. Winning nationals, being the player of the year,
Why do you get such
and
an
the youngest
pencil?
national basketball player. I had no other plans in my life than this one. On the first day of the injury, I was only thinking of quickly rehabilitating and getting back on the field. But I now can't play basketball anymore. Then what do I do now? I can't do anything but basketball. Let me play basketball. I'll do anything, I begged the doctor. But it didn't work. I felt like I was drowning. No matter how hard I tried, I was still stuck in the exact same
This is infuriating me.
spot. As the time went by, I just tried to keep myself from drowning, just barely holding up. Is it okay to live like this? I know I can't, but the moment I gave up playing basketball, everything inside me was lifeless, as good as being dead. That lifeless look looked so much like me. My hand is throbbing from the pain. Mingy clearly saw the fist coming his way but didn't try to avoid it. His lifeless eyes are still haunting me when Mingy said he would quit. That our dream was a luxury, and that the time we spent together meant nothing to him. I couldn't stand but to punch him. Funny enough, it was a heartbreaking moment for me, but also the time I started Dream again. That time, I didn't know how to reach out to a lost Mingy. Where are we? Where should we go? Even though I lost my dream and family again, there was nothing I could do. Everyone left, and here I am, alone again on a summer day. When the hot and humid weather continued without a single drop of rain, we decided.
So in the beginning, when Hongjun gets the ATEEZ version of himself, walking to him and gives him the hourglass, that's after everything that we saw. So he uses it to bring them back.
to
And
go
that's
our
the
separate
ending that
ways.
we saw.
All that because our dream of being together have become like shackles that hold us down. The scorching sun melted away even our dream of youth and made it disappear at the end of our feet. Problems were piling up like laundry that had been put off, even if. Not often the promises we made were pushed back day by day and we forgot about each other. It was around that time when I began seeing him in my dream. The man in the black fedora, whose eyes you could only see through his mask.
Okay, yeah, so it was
A
after.
somehow familiar, but tired eyes. You lost your dream not because of the tough reality, but because you guys decided to. Get rid of the idea that the world you see is everything. There are many dimensions and many realities in this world. The world I am in, the world you are in, are all real. I want to tell you everything, but I don't have much time right now. What is this? The chromer, the key to connecting the worlds. He had a shining hourglass in his hand. This little hourglass was the key to connecting the world. I carefully picked up the chromer. At that moment, the man went back a few steps and spat out his last words. Follow your heart. The map is there. When I looked up back from the chromer, the man was already gone. I then opened my eyes. It was all a dream. I fell asleep alone in the hideout where no one was looking for me. While I tried to hide my lonely heart and turn around, I saw something shiny on the desk right in front of the couch where I was lying. It's the chromer I saw in my dream. Wasn't it a dream? While looking at the chromer, I inadvertently turned it around. The sand in the hourglass began to flow back from the bottom to top. The
Is that
iron
what
door
it
then
did then?
opened and I could hear the footsteps coming closer one by one.
Okay.
The guys then gathered around me with the same puzzled face. The memories of short happiness.
Okay. These are incredibly helpful.
And dreams broken into pieces. Can I find it again?
I appreciate y'all letting me get my theories off in the diary video and not correcting me and letting me go through this on my own, because I was pretty wrong about some stuff. At least from what I understand here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get to. I was complaining a lot about my headphones. I don't even know if it's coming through. If it didn't, I'm really sorry you had to hear that. So yeah. All right, on to the real meat and potatoes of this ATEEZ sandwich. That's three different metaphors, and they're all wrong. Inception. Let's do this. Really hyped. New music, baby. Oh, these are the... It's a sailor fit. Okay. Thank Christ. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start this over, don't worry. Thank God I watched that. Watched that, the Eternities video before. This is just in the diary film. They're in those settings, okay. KQ logo one more time. Why you gotta do that song though? Ooh, dancing in water. Always beautiful. Before we get into this, sorry to cut you off, you were saying. These lyrics can be like it's like a love song. This is about the story. Like, this is 100%, it has to be about like the storyline, right? They're just singing about like before. All right, I'm gonna stick with that for now. I also want to hear that again. We don't look good as hell doing that. Again, they did the little driving motion again. Okay. He's still not fixing on. That was even higher this time. Ooh, I really like this. Ooh, hit that. Ooh, I actually really like. So I'm gonna watch a dance practice, so I'll see it more. But I really like that choreo where it hits and you expect them to do something and you just fall. God damn, song was going crazy in this one. Zero Fever Part 1. Hey man, they're doing a lot. I really like that song. This is a month before the next MV, so my assumption is this is like a pre-release. This was a pre-release, unless THANXX is coming after. So I'm actually completely lost on this. Let me know which one aligns with the actual album drop. I'm not sure. Again, this is the second song in a row. Sorry, my hair looks horrific. This is the second song in a row, or like MV song, that kind of doesn't fit the title track idea I've built for them in my head, which really just says to me that like there's a real tone shift going on here, or maybe not tone, because they bring similar vibes. I don't know. Some shit's changing, and of course it is because it's a new comeback. But I really enjoyed that. The choreo really stuck out to me, and with like the water splashing and stuff, you have to have like dramatic slow-mos, and they killed it. This is one of my favorite music videos for sure. It was really nice. The vocals are beautiful. But we're on to THANXX. More flags, baby. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna restart that. I can't let it go too long. This is a ridiculously long video. That came out of nowhere to me. The beat is probably the most simple for like a rap slanted beat that I've heard from them. This is good. Really, really like their verses. I didn't miss the fix on. I heard the fix on. I gotta get back to it. Also, I don't like Mingi and Hongjoong's hair. I'm just gonna say it. Anytime I see a K-pop idol with braids, it's just gonna be funny to me. I have to say it. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be funny to me. Mingi's isn't that bad. Morrissey shirt, hilarious. I really don't like Hongjoong's hair here. This looks like the same set as Wonderland. I really like that song. That's different. Oh, actually, they're gonna come with some shit. Let me shut up. Let's go. They're teasing more music. Wait. I heard that for 0.5 seconds. That snippet has me very excited for some new music. They rapped differently than any other title track. Like this whole, the vibe, again, assuming this is the actual title track, the whole vibe of this is just different from like anything I've heard from them. Even like the B-sides, nothing's really reminiscent of this. I really like it. Hongjoong, despite my my quips about his hair, he was really good in this. Mingi was great. All of them are always great in everything, but they really stuck out. I'm assuming, if I could make a potentially forward assumption, Hongjoong's hair is influenced by how much rapping he was gonna do, which is part of the reason I don't really like it. But I mean, he was good. Like this is like I said in the last the album listen I did. I love the way they rap a lot, and I think they're really talented. And I'm glad they got a different beat to kind of like change their tone and stuff. Damn, this is good. This is very good. I didn't really watch the lyrics too much, and I apologize for that. But damn, all right, let's get to the dance practice. For Inception. This choreo very intriguing to me. I know it's been said a lot, and even by me, I really appreciate how little they're going for symmetry. Like this is an asymmetrical shape. And in this, they're doing they're snapping, but they're all looking different ways. It's like, I'm really glad that they're doing that, because a lot of groups, despite me, like, symmetry is obviously very pleasing, which is why so many groups like try to achieve that. Something about the individuality of them while all like sticking like perfectly in sync as a group when they're trying to do stuff like this. It's wonderful. Line, let's go. They did the line. Ooh, they got into that hard. There we go. Thank you for not doing it to me this time. Hold on. That was a very difficult thing. The way San and Jongho hook their arms. Nasty. This is breakdancing and shit. I love the way they play into each other in those separate groups. Bro, what are they grabbing all over the place? Sorry, I thought they were like playing into each other. I still really love the way they fall in the final chorus, because it is like it represents like how they're all wearing the same shirts. That's cute. Like how like hopeless they feel, like how like the despair they feel trying to find each other. It's really nice. Real emotive dancing. All right, let's get to THANXX. Same shirts again. Doing a lot more like groups dancing. Damn, I like this song a lot. Yeah, okay, see, your thing's here 5 seconds ago. He just jumps and then slides. That's so cool. God, they're fucking going hard on these dances. Ooh, bringing in the dancers. Go walk forward, baby. Look at this jump. Jungho had to jump like 3 feet forward, 3 feet back, and you know how to jump like 5 feet forward. I'm always amazed by how much space they cover. That's definitely my favorite of the two. This is a super Hongjung and Mingi coded song. It's definitely something that appeals to them a little more. At least like the verses. Yeah, this is a great song. Awesome dances. They're really like playing into each other a lot more. They're like using the motion of the point dancer and they're like following them behind. Ooh, I should not dance anymore. I'm really sorry for what I perceived to be technical issues with videos that I'm almost positive are just because my headphones are low on battery. So in the beginning when I was complaining about it, again, I'm really, really sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching. The album listen is coming the day after this is posted, so definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'll be back soon. Peace.